Hey everyone, and welcome to the Psyched to Practice podcast, your one stop for practical and useful clinical information, masterful insight from experts in the field, and a guide to daily living. I'm your host, Paul Wagner, and just me today with another one of our bonus episodes. And today I just wanted to talk about some of the opportunities that the season and the changes in weather helps to provide, and kind of how we can really spring into mental wellness, so to speak. So as we're noticing the days are getting longer, we have more opportunities to be outside with the weather being nicer. And I think it's a great opportunity to take that, as well as there's other things going on more so in our community that we might be able to engage in and really get the full benefit of. So one of the first things that I think is really important and that we can both practice for ourselves as clinicians, as well as taking an opportunity to really kind of encourage for our clients, is being able to get out into nature. We know the positive effects of being outdoors. We know the impact that being able to have some of that direct sunlight exposure. And so whether that's being able to be out in a park, just enjoying the park, going hiking, gardening, or even just being able to sit out underneath of a tree, being able to spend that quality time outside can really improve our mood. And so I know I've been having these conversations with my clients, and there's quite a few that come to mind that have really been embracing and celebrating how much they're enjoying the change in weather. So I think that that's an important thing. And I think it's something, if we can encourage even 10 minutes outside, call it a green break, just to really get the full benefits with the changing weather. Along with some of the weather changes, I think it's a really great opportunity to encourage kind of physical exercise. I know oftentimes we can have New Year's resolutions surrounding fitness, and it's really hard to maintain those goals. And so I think this is a great opportunity that if our clients have talked about those goals and it's just maybe we've kind of shifted away or that's lost a focus, and then tapping into that with them and giving them that little bit of a reminder like, hey, this might be an opportunity. Can we go and really enjoy some of those physical activities and really getting more access? So if it's walking outside, if it's cycling, but also going to other programs. I know that there are yoga courses. I know that there are CrossFit activities that are happening, and they can really integrate and build in some of this outdoor time. Doesn't need to. We can also get just as much out of it if we're indoors and part of a program, or even just doing it at home for ourselves. But again, bringing it back to awareness to make sure that we're having these conversations. And again, been talking with quite a few individuals that, they have the best of intentions, but just the winter and some of the holidays around that time made it really hard to maintain. And so now is that time where it's like, okay, I'm wanting to pick back up and I'm really wanting to be intentional with it. And I think if we can encourage our clients to bring intention to it, we're doing them a good service there. Another thought that really comes to mind is just the social activities and the social opportunities. I know locally for me, there's more community activities that are occurring. And I think it's a great opportunity to encourage those individuals who are maybe wanting to be a part of something bigger. If we have these kind of group or community activities, whether that's surrounding a specific interest area or hobby, whether it's surrounding personal beliefs, whether it's supporting physical activity, whether it's supporting our local community sports teams, or even being able to go out and just being able to enjoy spending quality time outside. I think it's a great opportunity. And again, something that we can encourage our clients to go and search for, utilizing resources that align with their interests and that really can help foster that sense of community. I think this one's really, I want to call some specific attention. I think it's really important. A lot of individuals, especially here recently, we've been talking, have been feeling really isolated and been feeling really disconnected and scared in a lot of ways. And I think, now that we have this opportunity where more people are sharing this and more people are open to kind of coming out and connecting in this way, I think really encouraging them to take this opportunity to build that sense of community and build that sense of belonging is so important. And we as clinicians can kind of be an outlet of that for them to just kind of bounce some of those ideas off of, because it can be really hard to take some of those steps and kind of putting ourselves out there. But in a lot of ways, that's what our clients are doing with us in session. If we can even reflect that back and talking about how when we are being vulnerable, it leads to opportunities to form connection. And when we really can take that time to give that healthy push, I think it's a really good step. And I think it's also something that allows us to talk about challenging fear and anxiety, some of those preconceived automatic thoughts of, am I going to fail? Am I going to, not be received well? And it can really just help fostering that sense of growth. And kind of the last one that really wanted to touch base on is also kind of a play off the idea of spring cleaning. I don't think we need to do a deep dive clean necessarily. If it fits for you, if it fits for your clients, I think it's wonderful. But even if it's just kind of a quick refresh, tidying up our environment can really help out. And being able to really help decluttering really allows for us to have a bit more efficiency in what we're doing, and allows us to feel that sense of serene and like, okay, things are in order, things are in place. I don't have to feel quite as overwhelmed. And I think encouraging certain, again, executive functioning skills, focusing on task chunking, we're focusing on one thing at a time. We're also really able to then get the benefit of completing those small things and having those small victories, I think, again, but really keeping it focused to that organization side of things. And that way, everything has a space. We're able to go and access it efficiently. And it can really just kind of allow for there to be a sense of like when we're walking through and things aren't feeling so piled up and cluttered, we can take a deep breath and really just enjoy the space a little bit more. So many different things that I think we're able to encourage right now. Certainly, this is just kind of, I think, in addition to what we're already doing in the therapy office, but just hopefully a reminder of ways that we can help to encourage individuals to really embrace this time of year and getting the most out of it. So really just wanted to take the opportunity to talk about how we can really help to spring into our mental health, embracing the outdoors, creating more of that physical health and fostering connection and creating some organization for ourselves really helps out with just that overall sense of wellness and wanting to do our best to help serve our clients in that way. Thank you for listening in. If you have any thoughts or you were hoping to share, please connect on social media. We'd love to hear from you. We'll be back next week with our typical episode, but until then, be well, stay psyched.